is going on, guys? Basco here, back to Shadow Ledger, where I'm gonna do an account takeover. I'm gonna do possibly a stage 30 of the event dungeon with the same team that I'm using with Wukong. I haven't unlocked stage 30 on my account yet, but I'm gonna build a team on this account, and then if that team works, I'm gonna probably build the same team on my account, even though I might have you know, different relics or different like blessings and stuff like that. So this team that is being used is not 100%. That's why he asked me to do the account takeover. But even if I can't farm stage 30, I'm probably gonna farm stage 27 or stage 28 in like 5-6 seconds, and it's still better than do it in like a minute with like an 80 or 90 success rate. So let's jump into the champion we're gonna use. So I'm planning to use those champions right here. We're gonna use history. We're gonna build her fast. She's gonna go in and she's gonna increase the speed, increase the attack, and place weaken. Super important to have the weaken, and then decrease speed as well. But decrease speed can be placed also from Gizmak, and his decrease speed is 100% success. You don't need to have resistance for this one. So once F3 is gonna boost the turn, is either Gizmak or Gurptuk, they're gonna go in, and Gurptuk is gonna use the A3, so you can boost San Wukong damage, and then we're probably gonna build him in 9-piece ferro. Istro is gonna be in 9-piece protection, and then Gizmak is gonna be just with the, you know, speed the gear, maybe something like build for arena. And we're gonna use the A3 so we can get the increased critical rate, increased critical damage, and then I'm gonna use this skill so we can do damage to the enemies and we can place the decreased speed. I'm thinking that because we're gonna use the increased speed with Gizmak, we're gonna overlap the one from E3 because this is on a 3-turn cooldown. So basically we're only gonna get a 5% extra damage from the 9-piece protection from her, even though she plays on a 3-turn cooldown as well, unless I have to make Gizmak to go first. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be easy. So I don't know if it's gonna be 2 buff or 1 buff, we will see. And then we have to rebuild Sayugo. We have to build it with very close to 9000 attack, over 200 speed because we are not using Shudzenia, and we have to have very close to 400 critical damage. And then on the last slot, I might use another speed booster, or I might use a champion like Firlo if he has Firlo, or Bad-el-Kazar, so I can boost the damage of Sayugo even more. Alright, this is gonna be the build on Gurptuk. I already found the pieces. We're basically looking for speed and accuracy. I haven't glyphed anything yet, so I'm actually gonna take this one to 16. Hopefully I can get accuracy because I need accuracy. But we got speed, not bad. I don't have much accuracy substat, unfortunately, so I need to make sure I get to 550 if I'm not mistaken. So it's not gonna be easy, but let's see. So I'm gonna save his old build in case he needs to use this build in the future, and I'm gonna select this one. We're gonna do equip. Next one, we're gonna go with history. Then we're gonna strip 2 champions. I don't think he's using these champions as much. We're looking at having 302 speed. It might not be enough, so I need to glyph some of those pieces. Let's see if we can get lucky here with speed. Wow, double speed from 2 pieces back to back, and we need also more accuracy. So I'm gonna take this piece to 16 as well, and then I'm gonna glyph everything so I can get, like, you know, the right accuracy and the right speed. So I'm gonna select this build as well. Alright, this is gonna build the build on Gizmak. It's gonna be very similar to the one I have in 6-piece ferro. This I think is the best build for him. You don't need the savage or lethal. You need to be able to not get the ship, and then if you have the wand, you give him the wand as well, so you have a double chance to protect him from getting ship. So I just realized that I got a piece from Gurptuk, but I'm gonna get this piece to him, and I'm gonna give Gurptuk this piece that I just rolled. I got lucky, so it's pretty decent. But I'd rather give the resistance to Gurptuk because you always need defense on Gizma because he's skilled with defense as well on his alternate form. So I'm gonna select this build. We need the 525 accuracy, I just checked. So I'm gonna leave all my pieces and then the build on Sayugo, the most important build. So we're gonna go and select this one here, and I'm gonna show you exactly why I have to pick those pieces. So basically I'm looking at the Merciless, and then you want to have Zero, but unfortunately we don't have a spare cat case on this account. We only have one, and it's on Mario, so I don't want to touch that. So to get the rest of the ignore defense that we need to select two pieces Cruel, and also I need to change the Blacksmith now. I'm gonna do this right now actually, and we need to get Crusher Ren, because at 5-star we're gonna have a 1% your defense for every 25 levels. So the boss is at level 350, so we can ignore 14. So we're gonna basically be at 99% in your defense, and because we need the 1%, I need to give the Cruel set. So we're gonna ignore basically 104 defense. Obviously you can go 140, so it's 100%, and the only way we can do that is with this blessing. Actually didn't select it, so I'm gonna use 200 gem, crush your rend for 5% your, and then we're gonna get 40% when we are the 35% from the Merciless, and with this blessing we are over 100, and that means we're gonna always ignore 100% of the defense with the first to attack, and that's what you want to do. You want to kill the boss with one attack, so that's all you need with the 5-star blessing. And now let's change the relic. We're gonna go with this one here. He has 3 Goric Crescents. I don't have this one in my account, but this one is amazing because once you kill the first enemy with the A2, you're gonna do 20% more damage to the boss, and we're also gonna chuck those amazing gemstones that do more damage in dungeon battles. And with the Triangular Gem, I was gonna select this one to get the last 1% right, but I figured out if we can get the Cruel set, we can basically get this one here. If no enemies have taken a turn yet, they will deal 10% extra damage. So basically we're doing just with these 3, 30% extra damage, and then you're gonna add another 20 when you attack the boss. So we're gonna equip this one, and we're gonna take it to, I guess, yeah, level 9. So we get a bit more attack, a bit more critical damage. I need to try and get attack percentage on the boots. So let's see if we can get a bit lucky here. All right, I got speed, and I'm gonna leave speed for now because I might need speed. So this with this setup, you need to have a little bit speed on your champions, because we are using history instead of like Shuzen, and at the moment I have 217 speed. So let's see if it's gonna be enough. I was supposed to build my Wukong with like 50% critical rate, but unfortunately I can't get the right pieces, even though I'm looking for critical damage here, critical damage already maxed out on the gloves. The attaches could be better, but I don't have anything with the triple double roll critical damage, and then I only have this one roll of critical damage on the boots. I'm gonna change the mastery so I can get stocked fury that we need absolutely, and I'm also gonna change as much as we don't need this. I'm gonna get 20% more extra damage, critical damage. I'm gonna get Grim Resolve because maybe we're gonna be at less than 50% HP when Wukong is gonna proc the HP burn, and also that's why I don't want to use Zeal, because Zeal is not gonna benefit for the full HP at stage 30 unless you have a champion like Ashnar that avoid the HP burn, or you have Mariska that plays the block damage on your champions. We're gonna go with Cycle of Violence for now. Yeah, we're gonna go with Singular. Hopefully we can get a champion to less than 40% HP, bring it down, and we're also gonna get Kill Streak, and then we're gonna get Stocked Fury, and we're gonna get Flawless Execution. But we are short actually. We need, oh my god, we're missing 200 scrolls, so I'm gonna get this one real quickly while I do this. Alright, in the meantime that I was doing the Minotaur, I also decided to get Bad-el-Kazar to 9-piece Pharaoh, or 9-piece Protection is the same thing, and I'm gonna give him some glyphs so I can make him faster. We have enough accuracy. We have 120, so we don't need any more accuracy, and all I care is about is just like 2 or 3 speed I don't need to, it doesn't need to be perfect. Hopefully we don't get one. So I'm also gonna roll something here in the accuracy just to be sure to get a bit over. Okay, we're getting lucky. It's a very good piece. Gonna give 10, that's plenty. Yeah, perfect, that's what we need. We're gonna also take this piece to 16. We got defense. Throw the ascension to see what we can get. Accuracy, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that for now. And let's get also the last mastery, flawless execution for the 20% extra damage. And I think we are ready to try the team and see what happens at stage 30. Alright, I'm gonna start with stage 27 first. I'm gonna select Bad-el, and I'm gonna set up with A3 and A2 from Gizmak. Gizmak is at 288 speed. Gurptuk is at 297 speed and it's gonna open up with the A3. History is at 308, is gonna go with the A3 and then A2. So Wukong is gonna open up always with Staff of Wonder, the A2. And Bad-el is gonna go and use the poison skill, so we can have poisons on our enemies. I actually forgot to check the accuracy of the other champions, so I'm gonna do stage 27 first so I can put them all together, and I'm gonna see if I can get enough with the glyph. Okay, almost stage 27. Unfortunately, we're not doing a lot of damage to the minions, so I think I need to change Bad-el. Instead of Bad-el, I'm gonna use maybe a nuker that can take the enemies very low. So let me double check the accuracy first. Here I need around 60 accuracy here. So I'm just gonna use those glyphs, so hopefully we can get high rolls. Like 14 is perfect. We got this one here, let's get another one here. So let's try with this one, maybe we get lucky. And nope, 10. I take this one to 16 as well. We miss accuracy, and let's see, 8. Gonna go again, another 8, and we got 14 now. Gonna come here, history. I'm gonna give him this so I'm gonna give him this relic that give plus 51, and then that's gonna give a massive help because I just need like 30 accuracy now. So I'm just gonna boost those pieces. I'm also gonna put some speed in there. Okay, but no 1, please, anything but 1. 2 is fine, 3 is fine, just not gonna see once. Okay, and I'm just gonna use the glyph 5 stars. Okay, this is another one. Let's get some speed as well. I could also use the 4-star actually. He has a lot of glyph speed. See if we can get ascension accuracy. Nope, and we're gonna get this one here. Come on. Wow, I did a triple 1 and then 2, of course. And this is the last piece with the accuracy subset that we can glyph. Okay, done. We managed to get the accuracy on the banner, so I'm gonna take it to level 16. So yeah, 29, and now we are good with her. And I'm gonna give also a molten death belt to Gurptuk so I can get 28 accuracy, and now I'm good. So I got everybody with more than 525. That's what you need for the latest stage, except for Gizmo doesn't need accuracy, and San Wukong. I'm gonna do another run on stage 27 to see what I'm missing. So let's do one more time stage 27. Let's see what we need to change, because I think the issue is that San Wukong hit those enemies that they have like very high HP, and then the splash damage is not high enough. Let's see, 1.2 million, and then that's not enough, unfortunately. We're still gonna probably be able to kill the boss, but yeah, we need to get a one shot. So let's see if with Acrisia we're gonna have the HP low enough, then we can basically one shot the minions and the boss at the same time. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we did 1.3 and the splash damage was a lot more. I'm gonna do it again to see if it's gonna be consistent, but even with that, because probably the build is not like mine, I can see that the damage is not crazy high. Yeah, it's only 40k. So I'm gonna use another champions. Can try and use Marius. Let's see. We're just gonna use Marius with the A2. I'm not gonna boost because I don't wanna kill them. And if we go against the you know, the stage 30, you don't wanna put too many debuff. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing with Acrisia. Okay, let's do a few more and then I'm gonna jump into stage 30, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do stage 30. This looks like a lot of damage, so we can only, well, we did 5.7 million there. The boss has 4.6 millions. Let's do it again. I want to keep an eye on the damage that we can do at the boss. So let's see, 5 million. So if we hit the boss, the final boss, we can kill it, but I don't know. Let's have a look. And more importantly, I hope I got enough speed on Wukong to follow up, because it had 270 speed. It might be not enough. Alright, so okay, let's also, I want to see the HP of Wukong. Oh wow. Okay, we did 4.9. The boss has 4.6 million HP. That was enough. So I'm gonna do it again, but I wanna check at one speed what is happening. I wanna see the HP of San Yugo if it gets to below 50. So we're benefiting from the masteries, and I also wanna see the HP of my enemies. Okay, oh, he took a turn. That's the issue. I forgot about that. This champion gets turn meter if he gets hit too many times. So let's see if it happens again. If it does, I need to find another way. He countered, that's fine, he usually does this. But this turn meter of Mortumaga is so annoying. Especially if he does the AoE skill. Okay, didn't took a turn now and we killed the boss. Yeah, but that means it's not gonna be 100%. Unless I get someone with bolster set. Like someone is like the champion, instead of Marius, use a champion with bolster set that can do damage and prevent the Mortu to kill you. But then Mortu, if he has the Imperial skill available, is he gonna target maybe Gurptuk? Who's gonna target? Because if he targets San Yuko, it's GG. So let me do a few more rounds to see if it's consistent. But yeah, I think we need a shield set. But I think the shield set is gonna get destroyed anyway. Yeah, it's gonna get destroyed by the HP burn. And I'm pretty sure with Bad-el, we're not gonna do enough damage. So I'm gonna figure out something eventually. For now, the team is working for stage 27, but stage 30, you need yeah, way more. You need damage, but also you need to control the Mortumaga. So Mortumaga is gonna increase his meter by 25%. If it happens like 2-3 times, there is no chance that your Wukong can go before him. So you need to use a champion with a single target hit. But you know that your history is gonna attack him, Gizmo is gonna attack him, then the third champion is gonna attack him. So you still have that 20% chance. So this team might be 80% chance if you think about it. And I don't know if it's good enough. I'm gonna think about something, but for the meantime, we can run this team for stage 27. It works even if you don't one-shot the boss. Actually, what I'm gonna say here, I don't need to worry about Mortumaga, so we can use the other setup with Marius or Acrisia. I'm just gonna change it. Yeah, so this is gonna be the team. Marius or Acrisia or any nuker that can do enough damage to get these enemies to low HP, and then I'm gonna try and figure out something to counter Mortumaga, so we can do also stage 30. So stay tuned for that. I might do it on my account, I might do it on this account, we will see. But anyway, guys, if you have any question, let me know in the comment section below. Drop a like to support the channel. Share this to your clanmate if they're struggling to do this dungeon. Maybe I can help them to get to stage 27 or stage 26. There are the first stages that drop mythical pieces. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you soon with another video. See ya.